You know what, guys? As I promised you guys, I will give you guys a quick black story about African American guy. I was looking for stories that, you know, it wasn't the main the people that we know about. It wasn't the main, you know, guys or girls that we know about. So I was looking, I was researching. I came up with Bayard Rustin. Right, he was born March 17, 1912. Until 1987. He was an African American leader in the social movement for civil rights, socialism, nonviolence, and gay rights. He worked at a Philip Randolph on the March on Washington movement in 1941 to press for an end to racial discrimination in employment. Rustin later organized freedom rides and helped to organize the Southern Christian Leadership Conference to strengthen Martin Luther King Jr. leadership and teaching King about nonviolence. He later served as organizer for a march on the Washington for Jobs and Freedom. Rustin worked alongside with Ella Baker, a co-director of the Crusade of Citizenship in 1954 and before the Montgomery bus boycott. He helped organize a group called In Friendship amongst Baker, Stanley Levision of the American Jewish Congress, and some other labor leaders. In Friendship, provided material and legal assistance to those being evicted from their tenants' farms and household in Clarendon County, Yazoo, and other places. Rustin became the head of AFL-CIO, a Philip Randolph Institute, which promoted the integration of formerly all-white unions and promoted the unionization of African Americans. During the 1970s and 80s, Rustin served on many humanitarian missions, such as aiding refugees from Vietnam and Cambodia. At the time of his death in 1987, he was on a humanitarian mission in Haiti. Rustin was a gay man, and due to his criticism over his sexuality, he usually acted as an influential advisor behind the scenes to civil rights leaders. In the 1980s, he became a public advocate on behalf of gay causes, speaking at events as the activist and supporter of human rights. So I picked this story, for one, about the fact that he wasn't in the forefront, right? He did a lot, right? He did a lot. The movement on Washington, all the civil rights stuff, his name was tied to it. But like it said at the end, he was not in the forefront because of his sexuality. And you got to remember the times, right? Already you got, you're African American and you gay. So, he always, took the back seat to a lot of the leadership roles and just helped out and organized a lot of the stuff that happened back in that time. So that's my story of this week. And I'll try to find you another one next week, guys.